Welcome to my Storytime by MyBookSummary.com. Get ready for quick wisdom of countless stories and explore.
The Magic of the Hidden Garden. The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett is a timeless children's novel first published in 1911. This story has enchanted generations of readers with its blend of mystery, magic, and life-affirming messages about personal growth, the healing power of nature, and the importance of friendship. At its heart, The Secret Garden is a journey of transformation, both for its main characters and the readers who accompany them. Set in England, the novel revolves around a young girl named Mary Lennox, who, at the beginning of the story, is a spoiled and lonely child. Her journey is one of discovering not only the beauty of nature and the world around her, but also the importance of human connection, kindness, and empathy. The Hidden Garden, a secret and mysterious part of the estate where she lives, becomes a symbol of the potential for growth and renewal, not just in plants but in people too. Chapter 1. Mary Lennox's Lonely World. The story begins in India, where Mary Lennox is born to wealthy but neglectful parents. Mary's childhood is one of loneliness and neglect. She is described as a spoiled and sour child, ignored by her parents and left in the care of servants. When a cholera epidemic strikes, Mary's parents are both killed, and she is sent to England to live with her uncle, Archibald Craven, at his mansion, Misselthwaite Manor. Mary arrives at Misselthwaite Manor, a large, cold, and eerie house on the Yorkshire moors, feeling lost and out of place. Her uncle is rarely around, and she is left to roam the manor under the care of her housekeeper, Martha. Martha, who is kind and honest, introduces Mary to the idea of hard work and responsibility, something that Mary has never experienced in her privileged life in India. Chapter 2. The Key to the Secret Garden. One day, as Mary wanders the grounds of Misselthwaite Manor, she hears a mysterious sound, a cry coming from somewhere behind the ivy-covered walls. Curiosity piqued, she discovers a locked door in the garden and is determined to find the key. With the help of Martha, Mary learns that the garden was once her Aunt Lily's, and after her tragic death, it was locked away, left to fall into ruin. Mary's discovery of the key to the secret garden symbolizes the beginning of her own transformation. Just as the garden is hidden and neglected, Mary's own potential for kindness and joy has been buried under layers of bitterness and isolation. As she finds the key, she also finds a pathway to her own healing and growth. Chapter 3. Meeting Dickon. As Mary spends more time at Misselthwaite Manor, she begins to explore the surrounding moors. There, she meets Dickon, Martha's brother, a boy with a deep love and understanding of nature. Dickon is the opposite of Mary in many ways, cheerful, kind, and full of life. He has a magical way with animals, plants, and the earth. Dickon helps Mary understand the natural world and teaches her how to care for the plants in the garden. With Dickon's help, Mary begins to cultivate the garden. As she works with him, she starts to shed her old, lonely, and spoiled ways. The garden becomes a place of growth, not just for the flowers and plants, but for Mary herself. Her transformation from a lonely, sour girl to a compassionate, caring individual mirrors the rejuvenation of the garden. Chapter 4. The Healing Power of the Garden. Mary's secret garden becomes a sanctuary, a place where she can escape from the cold, imposing walls of Misselthwaite Manor and experience peace and happiness. With Dickon's guidance, she tends to the plants, watching them grow and thrive. The work in the garden teaches Mary important lessons about patience, nurturing, and love. She realizes that the garden is not just a physical place but also a metaphor for the potential that lies within herself. As Mary's character grows, she begins to reach out to others. She meets Colin Craven, her cousin, who has been bedridden and isolated due to his own health problems. Colin, like Mary, is a child who has never known love or care. His father, Archibald Craven, is distant and preoccupied with his own grief over his wife's death, leaving Colin to wallow in his sadness and self-pity. Mary, remembering her own struggles, reaches out to Colin. She brings him to the garden, hoping that the healing power of nature might work its magic on him as it did on her. Initially, Colin is skeptical, but as he spends more time in the garden, he begins to experience the joy and vitality that Mary has discovered. The two children develop a close bond, and their mutual healing becomes a key part of the story's message. That love, friendship, and connection to nature can cure both physical and emotional wounds. Chapter 5. The Transformation of Colin Craven. Colin's transformation is one of the most powerful aspects of the novel. When Mary first meets him, he is weak, angry, and unwilling to leave his bed. He believes that he is destined to remain sickly forever, just like his late mother. However, as he spends time in the garden and works alongside Mary and Dickon, his strength begins to return. The garden becomes a space where Colin can rediscover his sense of wonder and joy. He begins to realize that he is not destined to be sick, that he has the ability to become strong and healthy if he allows himself to embrace life. This transformation is symbolic of the book's central theme, the power of nature, love, and companionship to heal and nurture the human spirit. Through Mary's encouragement and the magic of the garden, Colin is able to stand, walk, and eventually run. The growth of the garden parallels the growth of the characters. Each child blossoms in their own way, just as the flowers and plants do. Chapter 6. The Return of Mr. Craven. As Colin's health improves, the story also touches on the impact of the garden on the adults in the story. Archibald Craven, Colin's father, has been absent for most of the book, consumed by grief over his wife's death. However, when he returns to Misselthwaite Manor, he is surprised to find that his son is no longer sick. Colin's transformation is so dramatic that it eventually brings Archibald to the garden as well. The revelation that Colin is healthy and happy brings Archibald a sense of relief and joy. The garden's healing powers extend beyond the children to the adults in the story, and it is here that Archibald realizes the importance of family, love, and the life-giving force of nature. Through his son's recovery and the love that is rekindled in the family, Archibald begins to heal as well. Final thoughts, themes, and legacy of The Secret Garden. The Secret Garden is a heartwarming story about the power of nature, the importance of kindness and friendship, and the possibility of transformation. The novel's enduring appeal lies in its timeless themes of healing, growth, and the redemptive power of love. Through the characters of Mary, Colin, and Dickon, Frances Hodgson Burnett explores how human beings can change, grow, and find happiness when they are nurtured by love, care, and the natural world. The garden in the story is much more than just a physical space. It represents the potential for rejuvenation and new beginnings, a theme that resonates with readers of all ages. Just as the garden transforms from a neglected, barren place into a thriving, vibrant sanctuary, so too do the characters evolve, discovering their own potential for love, joy, and fulfillment. In addition to its powerful themes, the novel is also a celebration of the wonders of nature and the importance of nurturing our environment. The way in which the characters connect with the land, the plants, and the animals around them offers readers a glimpse into the transformative power of the natural world. The book encourages readers to embrace the outdoors, find solace in nature, and recognize the beauty and healing that can be found in the simplest of places. The Secret Garden continues to inspire and captivate audiences worldwide, reminding us of the importance of connection, both to each other and to the world around us. Through the journey of Mary Lennox and her friends, the story teaches us that growth is always possible, and no matter how difficult our beginnings may be, we can always find a way to heal, bloom, and thrive. Stay tuned for more enlightening content. Head over to www.mybooksummary.com. Don't forget to subscribe and share the magic with friends. And let's grow together through the power of books and interesting stories.
Stay tuned for more enlightening content. Head over to www.mybooksummary.com. Don't forget to subscribe and share the magic with friends. And let's grow together through the power of books and interesting stories.